Hello, this is Bryan Gill. This is my database structures video discussion screencast. Since I'm a SharePoint administrator by day and a student by night, I thought I'd give a quick little demo of, or I guess not a demo, but a peek into the behind the scenes workings of SharePoint. Basically, what we have is it's just a database driven website, and a lot of companies will use SharePoint as their intranet site and um, put all kinds of things on it: contacts, tasks, calendars, announcements, company announcements, documents, all kinds of stuff. SharePoint's also got this neat little thing in here, and it's actually not really little, it's very huge. But it uses the power of SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, and it allows you to analyze your data and to deliver what they call business intelligence, which is, as you see in these couple little thumbnails here, graphical representations of your data. Anything from charts to stoplight indicators, percentage bars, line graphs, maps showing population density, but again, it's all based off of SQL. And what we have once we get SharePoint installed is something that looks a little bit like this. You can see all of these databases. These are two just different test databases that I used to create a multi-dimensional cube to do analysis services on, and I think I got that right down here. You can see it's a little bit different icon. It's got the cube on it. What that means is it's multi-dimensional, so you can actually do drill downs inside of it. Instead of going from one table to the next, you combine all the tables and you end up with one big cube. And it could be millions or billions of rows. SQL's very powerful. This version right here that I'm running is SQL Enterprise, and I've got this through my MSDN license. But what I wanted to show was that when you go in here to, say, the AdventureWorks database and you go to view the tables, say we pick person.person and we select the first 1,000 rows. It automatically writes the query for us, and it returns all the results down here. This is a perfect example of showing the normalization, and you've got obviously your business entity ID maps to something. You've got your person type, and you can see the person type changes, name style, titles. Some people have titles, Mr., Mrs. Some people don't, obviously as indicated by nulls. Middle names, middle initials, sometimes people don't put them in. Last names, first names, mostly what we care about though. Email promotion, whether they opted in or out of some type of promotion or some type of other thing. Maybe the two, 0 is probably opt out, 1 is probably opt in, and number 2 is probably like special promotions on top of the newsletter or something like that. But again, you can see the different types of data that SQL can house, and it's very, very, very powerful. We can go down to some of these other things here, like sales.person, select the top 1,000 rows. Again, it writes our query for us. So we can actually save that query off, and we can end up using it in a script later. But down here, you can also see that you get your business entity ID, your territory ID, different sales quotas, which most likely, I see some repeating here, that could probably be normalized as well. And you got sales year to date. That's most likely something that's not going to be repeating, unless it's a really good year, and then the company, I'm sure, would hope that it repeats. But anyway, that's just a short little overview of SQL, Microsoft SQL, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.